Number 10, part B now, have two parts, B1 and B2. B1 says find the coordinates of the points of intersection of y minus 2 is equal to 3 and x squared plus 2y is equal to 27. I recall there was a question like that in the group chat. Someone was asking about it. Number 10, B part 2 is like the same thing. Okay, so that's why I just put example there. Bam. And I'm going to formulate an example like it. Okay, so you're going to see me formulating an example like it. Okay, I'm going to say find the coordinates of the points of intersection of, okay, so this now is a area in quadratic analysis, whereby, let me show you the diagram, whereby you analyzing or you determining. We have three quadratics there. The 2 points of intersection of a straight line and a quadratic. Okay, that's what is going on here. Let's say, for example, you have a straight line cutting across a quadratic. You're going to get 2 points of intersection. Let's say one there. Okay, one there, that's 1 point of intersection between a line and a quadratic. And another point of intersection there. So that's what is actually going on there with number 10. The 2 points where a line cuts a quadratic. It's almost similar to this. You see, the x-axis is a line cutting across a quadratic. 2 places is a similar process. Very similar to what we just did here. A line, in that case, the line is diagonal, cutting across a quadratic twice. Okay, the line could be going down, it could be going up, it could be horizontal. Okay, so that is what is going on with number 10. Find the points, 2 of them, of intersection of the line. Now I want to get some integer values for our solutions. So look at what I'm going to do. I'm going to create a scenario, and you're actually going to see how we normally formulate a question. So I'm going to put a we never really did quadratic factorization, okay? But that's how a quadratic is factorized. If we have time, I'll revise it with you all. It's not a priority in this syllabus, but to put a quadratic like that, we completed the square of a quadratic, but to make a quadratic look like that is a skill that is very important also. Okay, so I'm going to start with that. Okay, let me put a plus there. Okay, and yes, so well, let me put a 7 there instead. Now, what is can anyone tell me what is 9 plus 7? Minus 9 plus 7 is what? Minus 9 plus 7 is -2, right? And what is minus 9? And what is minus 9 times 7? What's minus 9 times 7? -60. Okay, so what I'm going to do, I'm going to take this out and put that equal there, and I'm going to factorize this. I'm going to put an x outside of x minus 2 equals 63. And I'm going to call x minus 2 y. I'm going to call x minus 2 y. So therefore now, the line now will be y is equal to x minus 2 of the line, y is equal to x minus 2 Well, I want some, if I just did it arbitrarily, like how I did for this, we're going to get a whole set of decimals. All right. But I want us to get some nice whole numbers. Y is equal to x minus 2. So we're going to get our answer going to have a -7 and a +9 somewhere. Okay, -7 and +9. And then what do we have? Xy is equal to 63. And the curve xy is equal to 63. This one has a slight twist. It have an extra x squared. Okay, but if you have difficulties, we can solve it. All right, so we have xy is equal to 63. Xy is equal to x minus 2. Right, so therefore now, I sent on the group chat the page. If you can recall, if you go on the group chat, you will see the page when you were discussing that. Some students were discussing a question like that on Sunday. Now let's see if we can still find it. I hope it's not too far up. That is completing the square for Monday. Yeah, somewhere right, somewhere wrong there. So some of us already right. Okay, someone tried it out. Page 107 in the booklet. Okay, yes, so get right there. So it's something like that we're going to be doing. That's the last final topic in that course. Okay, so from now on is revision that's going to be taking place. What's the time? Okay, we still have some time left. So therefore now let's do this. So what you do now in a situation like that, the first thing you do is to substitute, all right, y into the place of this expression. So you have x, what that? Xy is equal to 63. Okay. And you can write no, or you can say but, you can say however. All right. However, y is equal to x minus 2, isn't that so? All right, look at it right there. Y is equal to x minus 2. So therefore, we are recording, right? So therefore, what you're going to have, x open close bracket, x minus 2. Do we see that? We're substituting x minus 2 in the place of y because y is x minus 2. So you see that x minus 2, we substitute it into the place of y. Y, the letter y that was there, but we replace y with x minus 2 equals 63. I hope we all see that. That's a very important step. So you take the x minus 2 and you put it in the place of y. When you go back to the question, they tell you what is y. Y is 3x plus 7. So you see where you have y, you put 3x plus 7 in a bracket. So you're going to put 3x plus 7 in a bracket there, here. Okay? Just like how we put x minus 2 here, where y is using a bracket. And then you're going to expand the bracket. You're going to multiply by x. And then you'll see the x squared appearing. X times x will give us x squared. And we are not through multiplying it. We have to multiply everything that's inside the bracket by x. X by x is x squared. X times minus 2 is minus 2x. Okay, minus 2x equals 63. Now, remember we are solving. So we have, whenever you solve in a quadratic, please remember that, record and remember, whenever you solve in a quadratic, you must make the quadratic equal to 0. Whenever you are solving a quadratic, you must make the quadratic equal to 0. Whenever you are solving a quadratic, it could be here, it could be Dominica, Green either. It could be in Canada, America. Whenever you solve in a quadratic, you must make the quadratic equal to 0. Never forget that. Okay? That's what it means to solve the quadratic. You see where it says solve the quadratic, equal to 0, equal to 0, equal to 0. So you want to solve that quadratic, so we have to make that quadratic equal to 0 by canceling out 63 and send it on the left side. So that's plus 63 minus 63 equal to 0. And once you have done that, now you can identify what is A, B, and C. Okay, you can identify what is A, B, and C, and we are heading towards the formula. A is equal to 1, B is equal to -2, and C is equal to -63.